If you've tried organizing your business inside of Notion, Trello, Asana, ClickUp, Monday, or anything of the like, and felt like it really didn't do the trick and you're still super unorganized and overwhelmed, then this video is for you. You know what? There's nothing wrong with those tools, but it actually can make it feel like you are taking 2 steps back instead of making any progress at all. And that's why I created a system that actually works no matter what tool you use. But I prefer Meistertask. That is what I'm going to be showing you today. I'm showing you the exact system that I use to organize my multiple 6-figure business that I help other people use to organize their businesses. And you are going to be able to use to organize your business too. Be sure to stick around because I'm actually going to be sharing the back end of what this entire system looks like. You're going to get to see what Meistertask looks like, how it compares to Asana and Trello and ClickUp, why I love it so much, and the exact systems that I'm using to organize my business, and you're going to be able to do it too. So what do you say? Let's get started. Welcome, I am Chelsi Jo, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the juicy behind the scenes, actual look, sneak peek, and a deep dive into the system that I am using to keep my business organized. After this video is done, you're going to be able to set up your own task management system in whatever software you choose. You're going to be able to know how to have something very simple that helps you with your daily, your weekly, your monthly tasks, super streamlined. Let's go. I actually got started in this whole world of creating organizational systems in business because I couldn't find the templates that actually organize things the way that they needed to be organized for me to be efficient. I started out this company with another job, a little baby, a brand new family, and I didn't have a lot of time. I knew I was wasting a ton of time recreating the wheel every single time I sat down. I knew I had to promote my podcast. I knew that I had to send out an email to my email list, and I knew that I had to do these things every single week, and I wanted something that was just going to help me organize my process. The process that I was doing over and over and over and over again. Couldn't find anything, so I created it. I tried creating it in a lot of different softwares, and Meistertask is the one that ended up sticking. Little fun fact, you may or may not know this already, but a lot of these task management softwares for productivity management are Kanban style tools. Kanban just means that it is cards that move from left to right. As you can see, you click into the card, you see all the details inside. That's very similar to Trello and Asana, but inside of Meistertask, it's visually appealing. The user interface actually makes it easy for you to not get lost. I like to describe the other softwares as doors that lead to stairs, that lead to more doors, to more stairs. And in order for you to find something, you have to click into several buried lists to find what you're looking for. That makes you not even want to use the tool at all. And I found that to be very frustrating for myself. So not only did I want to find a different software, which I did, but I also wanted to find a completely different way of managing and organizing everything into one centralized place. All right, so why Meistertask? Why did I choose this software over the super popular ones? I had never even heard of it. Honestly, I didn't even find this until I found its sister product, MindMeister, that lets you mind map everything out. That product and that software I still use almost every single day in my business. But through that, I found Meistertask, and that's when I started organizing all of my tasks. The biggest reason why Meistertask stood out to me the most was because it's extremely easy to use as a beginner. It's also very customizable as you grow and learn how to use the tool a little bit more. Their tagging makes it really easy, visually speaking, for your eye to understand where you're supposed to be focused and what the tags are actually trying to communicate for you to do when you get inside. The clean design made my mind feel less overwhelmed. I didn't have to filter out any visual noise when I jumped inside of the program for the very first time. Also, there's no opportunity to nestle tons of tasks inside of other tasks. The automations are still just as robust and amazing, and truth be told, the font size and the clear labeling on the exterior of the cards was something that appealed to me right away from the very beginning. What's really important to note is that it doesn't matter what software tool you choose. Truly, it doesn't. You may have not even started, so please just go with this one. Take my word and just go with my advice. Or if you're already built out somewhere else and you've got tons of stuff in there, that's okay. The most important part is that you actually have a system that helps you repeat work over and over and over again without having to think about it. We've got to get all of the stuff that's going around in our mind out of it so we can reduce the constant chronic rat race, overwhelm, feeling like we're always working. That's what we're trying to get rid of. So no matter what tool you choose, it's important to have a system to put in place. That is what I'm going to go over with you right now. So I've got 3 really important steps that I want to take you through in order for you to be able to get this system that I am using inside of your business. Step 1 is to organize your daily tasks. Of all the things that you have to do, let's just get everything that has to be done every single day organized. What does this look like? Well, if we open up a daily task card, this is just an example, you can see that there are emails inside, there are checking socials, there are checking in with team members. There's so many different things that you could put in here. But what I really want you to focus on is ensuring that the only thing that goes inside of your card that you have to do every single day is stuff that you actually have to do every single day. And that should mean 4 or more days a week. It's pretty much that straightforward. This all goes inside of one card. You hit this card every single day, one and done. It's amazing. If you're really unsure about what that might be, I started this process by capturing every single task that I needed to do every single day and wrote it down and saw if it repeated over and over and over again. That freed me up, and honestly, I just hit that really quick in the very first part of my work block every single day. It's super simple to the point now where it's just something that's automated. I don't really even have to think about it. That's a really great place to be. So that's the first thing that I want you to organize. That's going to free up a lot of bandwidth in and of itself. But let's jump into the second part of organizing your business. And these are your weekly tasks. This is like the almighty. This is the magic and the sweet sauce, that thing that no one else can figure out how to make it to where you can truly stay on track, move the needle in your business. This is it right here. Getting your weekly tasks organized is vital. What does that mean? So we're looking at the tasks that you have to do every single week, not the random things. We're not going to talk about those today. That's definitely a huge part of what we do. And a lot of people that come and work with me, they're like, everything I do is random. It's really not, right? Like phone calls are phone calls, emails are emails, client work is client work, content is content. I know sometimes it comes at you like a fire hose, but that's likely because you're living out of your inbox, which, that's not the best approach when it comes to trying to have an organized business. It's actually the worst approach. But I understand that a lot of people don't have any other way of functioning. That is just what they do. They email back and forth, they get direction out of their inbox, and so they live there. But this is going to help improve that. So how do you get started? How do you know how to organize your weekly recurring tasks? Pretty straightforward. You can get out a piece of paper and you can start jotting down all of your weekly tasks that you have to do every single week. I started this from the very beginning. So I literally had an email, a podcast, market the podcast, and that was it. Like that's what I had to do every single week. And that started to grow from there. You may be in a full-fledged business with a lot of things going on, but I promise you, it's not going to be much more than growing your leads, making sales, and then making sure that you're nurturing those leads and that you're providing the service for your clients. Maybe you're a photographer, maybe you're a fitness coach, maybe you're an online business coach, maybe you're a parent, teacher, professional coach. Like it doesn't really matter what it is. Even if you make stuff for Etsy, or if you are slowly starting to monetize something that you do locally, if you have any kind of service, which most things fall underneath that, even if you have a brick and mortar, like it doesn't matter. There are still things that you are doing every single week. So if you look at this list, this is a list of all of the things that I have to get done in my business every single week over and over and over and over and over again. These are my weekly tasks. I know every single week that I have to line all of these tasks up, and I line them up so I know what I have to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If Monday just is a poop shoot and I can't get done Monday what I'm supposed to get done, then I know that I can move these Monday tasks and retag them and drag them down to Tuesday. It's pretty straightforward. This allows me to have a really flexible lifestyle with being a mom and being married and being really active physically and with my family and with my faith. There's just a lot going on at any given time, and I need to be able to adjust my work because I work for myself, and that is such a beautiful thing. But what's not beautiful about working for ourselves is when it gets overwhelming because we don't understand how to organize the tasks that we have to get done. So this is a great place for you to start. This will change. That is the nature of business. It is this ever fluid, evolving thing where our tasks change all the time. So don't expect it to stay static. We don't want it to stay static. We want to be able to keep up with the evolution and the growth of our business. And this is how we do it. The third thing that you need to organize in your business, last but certainly not least, but the simplest of all of them, are your monthly tasks. Now, what does that mean, our monthly tasks? This one's really straightforward, and there's not going to be a lot here for you. This is the stuff that never gets done, that you wait and you let it build up until the end of the month or the end of the year, like our bookkeeping and our taxes, our finances, a little bit more of the business side of things. Maybe if you have people on your team, it's HR stuff. If it's just you and you haven't outsourced to anyone, maybe there's certain things in your brick and mortar shop. There's some cleanup that you have to do. Maybe you have like an actual office and you want to tidy it up and clean it. I don't know what your monthly tasks are. We also have a few in my company where we reset our content calendar. We do quite a few monthly things that help us operate better every single month. One of the monthly things that I also do is to create content for the next month. I sit down and I look at what is going on in the month ahead. What are my plans? What are we selling? What are we encouraging? What are we promoting? And I look at that and I fill in our promotion calendar so that we are able to go and execute on content from there on out. How do you figure out what your monthly tasks are? Pretty easy. Sit down and look at, what do I need to do once or twice a month? From there, you're going to break that down really simply into week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Say you have 4 tasks that you want to do once a month. You give one of those to week 1, one of those to week 2, one of those to week 3, and then week 4. If you have 8 tasks, then you look and see, well, how much time are they going to take me? Okay, well, if they all are going to take me about an hour, give or take, great. I'm going to have 2 hours on week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. And you're going to assign it like that. And then it's going to become part of what you do that week in your business. This has been one of the things that I have found that's allowed me to be extremely prepared as a business owner. It's also helped the people that work with me to be prepared in the work that they do and not feel rushed last minute. I really do hope that this is getting your wheels turning and making you feel hopeful about what you can do in your business to get it organized. So what's next? How do you take this and actually do something with it? Because of course, there's a lot more to organize than just these 3 little buckets, but I will promise you that literally everything will fit into one of these 3 buckets of daily, weekly, or monthly tasks. You've just got to figure out your events, clients, content, emails, etc. Where in this organizational process do you want to keep them? I have a system for every single thing that I do in my business, but I'm going to cover all of those in future videos. So please stay tuned. If you liked this video or have questions about anything that you saw, I'd love to be able to chat about that with you down in the comments. Please make sure that you're subscribed and also make sure that you like this video. You can also make sure to look forward to me explaining how to keep up with your client work, how to keep up with your content, and organizing all the things inside of your business real soon. I'll meet you back here for another video. Just make sure that you're subscribed so you get those notifications, and we'll chat soon.